Hello there. Hi. Welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome to this, the evening of Friday of the 13th, February the 13th, 2026. Hopefully you're doing well today. Tonight we are back with more South of Midnight. We might be able to finish this tonight. I think we only got a few more chapters. We'll have to see how they go. We have hit probably the climax, or what it feels like the climax of the game. So I feel like the last little bits probably won't take as long to get through. But we will try to make our way through these last few chapters. Sorry, I had a weird nail break and it was catching on stuff and it was bothering me. Sorry about that. I get distracted by the weirdest things sometimes. But anyways, we're gonna be doing some South of Midnight tonight. And continuing on with that. And then Sunday, we'll be back with more Animal Crossing and potentially also the finale of Ocarina of Time. Although it kind of depends. Depends on how long it takes us to do Spirit Temple and how long it takes us to do Ganon's Tower. Once we do those, we'll see. Or once we do Spirit Temple, we'll see how much time we have left on Sunday. See if we can actually get through Ganon's Tower as well. And we might finish Ocarina of Time on Sunday, and we will definitely be finishing our playthrough of Animal Crossing on Sunday, so we can move on from that. So a lot of stuff finishing up. We'll be moving into a lot of new things potentially starting on Monday. So hopefully everyone is excited for that. I think people will enjoy everything we're going to be moving on to. I've got a lot of things planned, and it should be quite the journey. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to talk about. Not really. I watched the Silent Hill transmission. I kind of skimmed through it. I watched the trailer for Townfall, which I'm very excited for. Apparently, there's a really so far as I've seen, a pretty big bad reception for it. I don't really understand it, honestly. I don't understand why there's such a bad reception for Townfall. A lot of people, maybe not a lot. There's like a subset of people are like, "Oh, it's not set in Silent Hill." Okay, Silent Hill 4, Silent Hill Homecoming. Neither one of those set completely in Silent Hill. Silent Hill 4 is in and out of Silent Hill. Silent Hill Homecoming doesn't go to Silent Hill until the very end. You're in Shepherd's Glen for most of that game. Anyways, and then and also I think I'm pretty sure, and then people were talking about oh, it's first person. Again, Silent Hill 4, you spend the whole apartment exploring section in first person. Short Message, I believe, is both not in Silent Hill, or potentially not in Silent Hill, and in first person, and I'm like, okay. Also, someone mentioned, I'll have to check. Someone mentioned that there might be a way to switch, make it both first and third person. So that might not even be an issue. It might be in both first and third person. And I'm like, okay. I the perspective doesn't really bother me. Also, people loved PT, and PT was completely in first person. So I don't know why people are like, oh, it's gonna be in first person. Everyone wanted PT. Everyone wanted Silent Hills. What do you... I don't... Anyways, I don't know, man. I've just seen so much discourse about Townfall, and I'm like, I don't see anything I don't like about Townfall. Also, it's being done by the developers that did Observation and Stories Untold, which are really good games, by the way. Like, I really enjoyed both of those games, which we have played those on the channel, by the way, if you want to go see our playthroughs. It was years ago, but we've played both of those games, and both of those games are really good games. In fact, I don't really like sci-fi games. I enjoyed Observation. And Stories Untold was really good too. Like, so I'm just like, okay, so it has a strong team behind it with the backing of Annapurna or whatever, which they've been known to back really good products. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't see anything about the new Silent Hill that I'm like, yeah, this ain't it. Like, I'm on board. Honestly, I'm more excited for it than I was Silent Hill F, and I ended up really liking Silent Hill F. So, like, I'm more on board with this one than I was with Silent Hill F initially. So, now, like, I'm super excited for Townfall. So, I don't know. And a new Castlevania finally? Yeah, like, apparently Konami just woke up. Like, I don't know. Apparently in 2025 they decided maybe we should start doing something. In 2026 they're like, okay, let's open the doors, here we go, new Silent Hill, we're releasing Metal Gear Solid remake for or like remasters for like 4 and 5 or something like that, the new Castlevania done by the team that did Dead Cells, which, hello, like, that is like a match made in heaven. Like, I hope it's not a roguelike. I don't like roguelikes. It looks like it's going to be a Metroidvania, like a Castlevania, which is great. But, like, the Dead Cells team, like, perfect. That is a perfect team to do the new Castlevania. Like, what? At least that's what I was told. I think that's who's doing the new Castlevania, right? It's the Dead Cells team. Belmont's Curse? Is that what it's called? Belmont's Curse? Yeah. Who's the dev team? Dev team. By Evil Empire and Motion Twin. Yeah, the developers of Dead Cells. Like, hello? Have you seen the Castlevania in Dead Cells? Like, it is the cleanest homage to Castlevania. Like, I don't like roguelikes. I really did not enjoy playing Dead Cells after a certain period of time because I don't like roguelikes. But, like, it was really good. Like, that part of Dead Cells was really well made. Like, who better to hand that to than the Dead Cells team? Like, Konami is just like, we got an idea. Instead of us making a bunch of kind of games, let's just hand it to teams that are very passionate about making video games. Like, it makes sense. Hand Silent Hill or a Silent Hill to the people who made Observation and Stories Untold. Bam. Let's hand a new Castlevania over to the Dead Cells team. Like, again, like, Konami is just like, by the way, no one's paying attention, let's just hit them with all the things. Like, it's just, I don't know. I still don't like Konami as a company for all the crap they've done over the years, but at least they're deciding, instead of us making a bunch of, like, kind of mid games, just hand it off to people that actually know what they're doing. I'm just saying. Looks like a story-driven Castlevania game. I mean, Castlevania, like the early Castlevanias didn't really have a story more than I have to stop Dracula. And even all the way to Symphony of the Night, like, most of the lore was hidden behind, like, items, kind of. So, it'd be nice to see a little bit more of a story there. We didn't really get story, like, heavy story, until we got to, like, Lords of Shadow. So, like, we got a little bit with, like some of the handheld stuff. I guess technically we got more story when we got to PS2 stuff. because there was like the PS2 games had some story to them, but even then they were still very heavy hack and slash. So yeah, it'll be nice to see some story. But again, the gameplay is gonna be solid because again, it's the Dead Cells team. They are known to make like they built in speedrunning to Dead Cells, like, and it's one of those things that it's like you don't even have to engage with it. But if you're just doing it as a part of being good at Dead Cells, you get rewarded for being good at the game while also playing the game. Like it's just I don't know. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. Like I don't know, man. It's crazy. Like it's funny because I think we were talking about the other day about I don't think I was talking about it on my stream. I think I was talking about a chat with somebody else. They were talking about how I think it was in the Leave Endings chat. We were talking about how Microsoft was really dropping the ball and kind of like failing with like first party titles and stuff. I feel like what Konami potentially is doing right now with the like, here you make a Silent Hill, here you make a Castlevania, like what they're doing like this is exactly what Microsoft should have been doing with their stuff, like first party titles with their stuff, right, to make their success. They should have been like, hey, you do this Halo, hey, you make a first party title, you make a first party title, right? Like, and that's how they could have seen some success for Xbox, but they just didn't do that. So, but again, these games aren't out yet. They could be very bad. Like, in all honesty, we could be gassing up some games that are very bad. But I choose to stay a little bit optimistic. Again, I played Observation. I played Stories Untold. I really like those. I think Townfall is going to be... I honestly think Townfall is going to be very good. I think it's probably going to be one of the better Silent Hill games, to be honest. And I don't know. There's like I said, I've just seen so much discourse over Townfall, and I'm just like, why? Like everything that like the people are complaining about has existed before. Like I said, like the people are like, oh, it's not in Silent Hill. That's existed before. It's in first person. That's existed before. Like both of those things existed in the original 4. Both of those actually existed in Silent Hill 4, in fact. Right? Like, because your apartment is not in Silent Hill 4. Also, you're in first person in Silent Hill 4 when you're during the apartment sequences. And that's a Team Silent game. Like, a lot of people like, oh, I gotta disregard the second half of the series. That's a Team Silent game. Silent Hill 4 is a Team Silent game that is both first person and doesn't take place in Silent Hill. Now, you go through a hole that takes you to Silent Hill, but, like, you're not in Silent Hill, and you can tell that because you can look out the window and you can see a city. That is not Silent Hill. I don't remember what the city's called. I think you can read a billboard and it tells you what the city's called, but, like, you're not in a city. You're in an apartment that's supposedly owned by James's dad, I believe. I think that's the canon of that game. Is James's dad owns the apartment building that Henry is renting the apartment of. But yeah, you're not in Silent Hill because when you look out the window, there's cars and stuff. And technically, the subway that you go to isn't in Silent Hill either, in theory, because when you look out the window, you see the ambulances for the first victim that you see, and the ambulances are going to that subway, which in theory would not be in Silent Hill. It's not till you get to the lake that you're actually in Silent Hill. So, like I said, I don't know, man. There's apparently this terminology that's going around, which I also don't like. It's very gatekeepy. And if you've ever listened to me talk about gatekeeping, I don't like gatekeeping either. But people have been throwing this term around. It's like you're a tourist for a series, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, is that where we're going now? Like where people they're a tourist, they only visit a series. I'm just like, that's so gatekeepy, man. Like My thing is like I want people to come in so I can like talk to them about the series, so we can like talk and educate about the things. Like if people don't know that those things existed, let's tell them about that thing. Don't like push them away because they don't know. Like I don't know. It's so irritating because it's like there's so many people online that are just like you're a dummy, and it's just like now they're not going to play the game, man. Just because you've done that, just because you've told them that they're a dummy, or that they didn't, you've been rude about it, they're not going to play the game. What you could have done been like, hey, actually, did you know in XYZ, right? Or this thing actually happened, or this thing actually, like you can educate so they go, oh, that's cool, I didn't know that. Is there a way I can see that, or is there a way I can play that? Guess what? Silent Hill 4 is accessible on PC. The game I'm talking about right now, it's accessible on PC. Complete. GOG fixed it. You can go on GOG.com right now and play the fixed version of Silent Hill 4 with all of the hauntings. Before it was bugged. Not all the hauntings were in there. They fixed it. It's a part of the preservation program now. You can go play Silent Hill 4 and play the game that is both not in Silent Hill and has first-person perspective in preparation for Townfall. Don't get me wrong, most people probably won't like it because of the way the game actually plays. But, like, you can educate people, and then you can tell them to go play the game because it's accessible on PC. Now, it's not accessible on consoles, unfortunately, which is probably how a lot of people are going to play Townfall, but... But if you just sit there and you point a finger and call someone a dummy, they're not going to want to play the game. They're not going to be a part of the community. They don't want to be a part of the series. Like, you're just going to scare people away. That's the problem with gatekeeping. That's why I hate it so much. Is so many people will do that. They're just like, oh, you don't know a thing. You're wrong. You're not a part of the community. And it's just like, don't do that. Talk to them about it. Now, if they want to get in your face and be like, well, actually, you don't know anything, well, then just be like, okay, they don't care. And then just stop having a conversation with them. Right? But, but there's some people that just legitimately don't know. Right? They've only seen X game, or X and Y game, right? Like, so they don't know these things. Educate them, give them the information, and then show them how they can access that stuff. Right? Wait, what did I miss? I'm talking about the discourse around Townfall that I've been seeing, and how many people are just like telling people there's too many people telling people off or insulting them, and not enough people educating them and trying to like bring them into the community. There's too many people trying to push people out of the community and not enough people trying to bring them in, because there's so much discourse around Townfall. Also, hey Void, how you doing today? I'll give you a shout out. And I don't know. I guess like I just have a different view when it comes to like the things that I like. I don't want less people in the things that I like. I want more people in the things I like because I want more people to talk about the things I like, right? And every time I like look online when there's a new thing or a cool thing, it's just there's more and more people going, "Don't do the thing. Go away. This is my thing. Go away. Go away." And it's just like, why? Why do you want less people talking about the thing you like? You're talking so much crap about it, but not directed to anyone else to speak sarcastic? Like what? What crap were you talking about it? I'm very curious. I mean, all we've seen is a trailer, right? Like, I don't know if we actually saw any gameplay. So I'm, like they just took the story from Silent Hill 2 and flipped it. I didn't really get that from the trailer, honestly. That was your immediate. Well, but see, I didn't get that from anything that was presented, right? Because the line that was being uttered is "You can't take back what you did," right? Which means that our protagonist did something, right? And in that case, like, um, like that still seems more like he had a choice to do something and he can't change it, right? I don't know. I wasn't really getting that vibe. Yeah, the voice on the TV, the little handheld CRT, like that was definitely like, we can't stay here, you need to get out of here. That was more instructive. I felt like more like advice, or like, I don't know, that was almost motherly, I felt. I don't know. I felt like that was like more anti shut in or anti isolation than like Mary to James, right? That I don't know. I just didn't get that vibe at all. Right. I felt like that voice was basically telling, what's the main character's name? I want to say Marcus. Townfall main character. Simon. Okay. Yeah, Simon. It was telling Simon, like, it's not like it's foggy, depressing, it's so... I mean, yes. Yeah, no. I would hope it would be foggy and... Well, it's foggy and depressing because it's, like, Scotland, right? Like, have you seen Scotland? Like, that's just Scotland, man. Like, can't remember everything I said. Leave streamed his reaction. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Leave stream of it, but I didn't see leave stream of it. I just saw the trailer. It's set in Scotland, right? Yeah, it's set in Scotland. Yeah, I'm just like, that's just Scotland. Like that's not even Silent Hill. That's just Scotland. But nothing against Scotland, by the way. Beautiful country, way better than America, visibly. I don't know about politically. I don't know too much about Scotland's politics, but I mean, almost anything's probably better than our politics at this point. Uh, but I know there's a lot of like near like lakes and stuff. It gets really foggy because that's how fog forms, condensation in the air and all of that. But like, yeah, people are like, oh, it's got the fog. It's like Scotland's got fog. Like, that's just Scotland, bro. So I don't know. There's a girl on TikTok that's Scottish. Really? Yeah. But yeah, no, I like I said, I was just talking about how there's just so many people that are just like, so much discourse about it, and so many people that are just trying to like push people out of the fandom or away from the fandom, and I'm just like, I want more Silent Hill fans, not less, guys. Can we just stop? Can you just like let people enjoy things? But let people try to enjoy it. It's the same problem I had with when the remake was being made, when Silent Hill 2 remake was being made. Like, even though I don't have it high on my tier list of like how much I like it, which I don't really like. Like, I don't like James as a protagonist. I like Silent Hill 2. I just don't like James as a protagonist. Like, I still think Silent Hill 2 remake is good for the series because it got a lot of people into the series, right? I have issues with it, obviously, but I'm not going to tell people not to play it, right? It's the same thing with like HD Remake. The only reason I tell people not to play HD Remake is because it legitimately has bugs that like the other games, the original games don't, because it's using beta code, and they never got a chance to like fix that stuff. Now, if they don't have the ability to play the OG like 2 or 3, play HD, collection, right? It's just a way to play those easier. But it's just. But I don't know, man. There's just so much discourse around it already. And it's like you guys have seen basically like 1.5 trailers, right? And it's like I said, it's just Silent Hill 2 remake all over again. Just all these people crapping on it, calling people a bunch of fake fans or tourists, which is this new term like I was talking about earlier. And it's just like you guys are going to say all of this stuff and then it's going to come out and then you're going to like flip like a pancake and be like, oh, this is so great, when it turns out to be actually good. It's going to be so irritating. There was someone in the community that did that exact thing. They spent the entire build-up of Silent Hill 2 remake being like, we've got to, this is going to be awful, you've got to keep your expectations super low. Like they were just like completely crapping on it as soon as remake came out, and everybody was like, oh, this is actually really good, I like all these changes, this is really accommodating, blah blah blah. Like as soon as people realized it was a solid game, that person immediately flipped everything they said, they went back on. And I'm just like, see, this is why I can't listen to people like you, man. Like this is why I can't do this. Is because you these people will sit there and just be like, garbage, 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 and then it'll come out and they'll be like, praise, 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 and it's just like, where was this 6 months ago? When you were crapping on the company, when you were crapping on the game, when you were crapping on the trailers, like, you're telling everybody not to buy the thing, you buy it, and then you turn around and like 100% the game. It's just like, whatever, man. Like, I don't listen to anyone. Yeah, I mean, the problem is people do, right? That's the problem. Is people listen to these people. They listen to the people that are loud and being like, well, this is the reason why it's going to be terrible, and you should listen to me because I've got a bajillion hours and all of the things, and it's just like, no, just stop. Probably just mad because the protagonist. Yeah, no, that's definitely why some people are mad too. Yeah, there's definitely, I have definitely seen some racism because of it, which is, again, it's just like I don't even know, man. It's like, you guys, I don't know, like, use your eyes ever. I don't know, maybe just once, but it's so irritating because there's people, again, there's people that will go and like, they're already saying like terrible things, but they'll have never played the other games from the developer, right? So they have no background on the developer. They'll go off of one trailer. They'll never do anything else until the game comes out. And like I said, then they'll flip flop depending on how well the game does. Like if the game does terribly, they'll go, "I told you so. I told you so. I told you so." But if it does well, they'll immediately flop, right? They'll be like, "Oh well, I was saying great things. This of course was the best thing." And it's just like, man, I don't know, man. I can't. This is why I never did really get into social media. Like, this is why I don't create content for that kind of stuff. Like, I do the playthroughs because I want to play the games, because I want to share those experiences with everybody in real time. I want other people to have conversations with me about what we're playing, what we're doing, right? You're not familiar with it. Have you not seen Observation or Stories Untold? They changed their name. They used to be a different. As far as I know, the company used to be under a different name, and then they've recently changed their name. Because for a second there, I was like, "Who is Screenburn?" And then I think they were called like No Name, originally, or something like that. I think they changed their name, which is why it took me a second. Then I realized who they were, and I'm like, but if you haven't seen their work, you should definitely check it out. Observation and Stories Untold are actually really good, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just hate that, like, every time something at this point, it's like every time something comes out, it's like 85% people having discourse about a thing, and then like 5% people being able to be hyped about a thing, and then like 10% people don't care, right? Like that's yeah, let's say that's 100%, right? And it's just like, man, why is that so skewed, right? And like I know why it is. It's social media, right? The thing that sells the most is like hating on things. Whatever the new thing is, people have to hate on it because that's what gets the clicks, right? That's what gets the engagement. Um, and it's just like, just I don't know. Be disappointed too often to be hyped. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, is the like what I mean by hyped is just like anything that's not like a negative reaction, being like, okay, this looks cool, right? Anything from that to like, I'm ready for this game, right? Like that is what I mean by hyped. It is a positive reaction to the news, right? I guess that's a better way of phrasing it. A positive reaction to the news that you're getting. Like, oh, that looks really cool, or oh, I could, I'm interested, right? I'll probably play that, that kind of thing. To like, okay, but take my money, like the actual like full on hyped. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just can't. I don't think I'll ever try to get on this crazy like hate on everything new until it's popular and then jump on the train because that's how you get your views. Train, bandwagon, whatever you want to call it. It's just it'd be so tiring to me, man. It's just like I'm looking at the game like this looks cool. This looks cool. Like I'm looking at Requiem, right? And I'm like, that game's probably not going to be for me. Like I established a long time ago that I don't think Resident Evil is really my kind of series. I probably will eventually play Requiem, RE9, Resident Evil 9. But I've realized that like that series is probably not for me. But I'm not gonna go over there and tell people not to have fun with Requiem or that like that series is like bad or terrible or anything like that because I don't believe that. Right? I think that the series is obviously solid. It's got some like hitches in its series, just like Silent Hill does. Right? I don't think like 5 and 6 are the strongest in the series. I don't think they're bad. They're definitely playable. Personally, my least favorite is 4 OG, which tends to be most people's favorite. That's just a personal preference. But I'm not going to tell people not to play Requiem. In fact, I think, like, aesthetically, Requiem looks really good. It's just, story-wise, I'm largely uninterested. But that's why I'm not... That's why I'm not picking it up on release. But but also in the same vein, I'm looking at Fatal Frame 2 remake and going, why are we not talking about this? This releases in a month, and I'm seeing no one hyping this thing up. I know it's a remake, but like, hello? Like, Fatal Frame 2, guys, like, like what? Like, come on. I don't know. I guess it's so weird to me because like I guess I'm like the one of the like 20 people on the planet that care about Fatal Frame. Me, Cammy, and like 4 other people care about Fatal Frame. But I'm not hyped. No, I'm not hyped for anything Leon adjacent. No, Leon and his 50-year-old roundhouse kicks can go where they belong, in a dumpster. But I need to stop bringing that man back. I need to stop bringing that man back. What kills me is they could have brought anybody back, right? Like they had a lot of people established that could have very easily fit in there. And the one they choose is Leon. I'm like, why? It's like, here's our list of stars, agent. Ah, the beat cop, whose first day on the job it was. Let's bring him back to Raccoon City. Why? I know it probably makes sense with the Outbreak files and all of that stuff. I just don't like Leon. I'm a Leon hater. Get it on a t-shirt. I don't care. I haven't played Fatal Frame, sadly. It does look good. Dude, you should play Fatal Frame. Absolutely. Like, I will say it until I die. If you... Fatal Frame 4 and 5 are accessible on PC. They're also on, I think, PS4. I don't know if they're on PS5. I would assume they are. I don't know why they wouldn't be, but those are really good. Of course, the remake is going to be on PS5. Fatal Frame 2 remake is going to be on PS5. It's also going to be on Switch 2 and PC. And then, unfortunately, that means 1 and 3 are still locked to the PS2. So, unless you have a PS2 or emulation, you won't be able to play those. But that's at least 3 of the 5 that have been released that you'll be able to play. I will always recommend Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame is the like survival horror series that like no one talks about, but actually is just start to finish a solid series. It's got a little bit of there's some sequences I would say in like 3 and I want to say 5, but definitely like 3 that are like, this is a little irritating. 1 is brutal. 1 is ruthless. There's like 9 healing items in the entire game. It will kick the crap out of you, but if you get through it, it's worth it. It's worth at least 1 playthrough. But it will kick the crap out of you. So, all that being said, I think we've talked long enough. We need to get into some South of Midnight. So, let's switch over there. I also need to turn my controller on. Make sure everything's working right. But yes, you absolutely play Fatal Frame. It is an amazing series. Highly recommend it. Or, if you don't have access to any of the things I said, we have played through the entire series. Feel free to watch it on our YouTube. In fact, we've played through pretty much all 3 of the major series. We've done all good endings in the Silent Hill series. We've done Resident Evil 1 through 8, including Code Veronica and remakes of 2, 3, and 4. And we've done all the Fatal Frames, so watch them at your leisure. We've also done some of the other heavy hitters like Kuon, Haunting Ground, Rule of Rose, all on original hardware. Alright.
Mama! I'm here! You found Mama? How did you...
Okay, so this is Rue. Pretty sure. So this is the entity that's been chasing us through this area, I believe. When we do the bottle sequences.
Hello, Hayes.
Yep, there it is.
What
Rue.
are you doing? Who are you?
Don't you remember me?
Wait. Your voice. The bottle tree. That fog chasing me.
Oh, that's no common foul. Meet me at Kushma's Cabaret. Your mother and I will be waiting for you.
What do you mean? Wait! She's gone. She's gone and it's all my fault.
Hey, Leave. You missed my 30-minute rant about Townfall. How are you doing tonight?
Hazel?
You again. I guess you came to gloat.
You feeling all right?
I got everything wrong.
Oh, don't be too hard on yourself. You're one of the finest weavers I ever laid eyes on.
Bet I'm the only one you know.
That don't change the fact
Swimming
that
was
you're my
better. Pretty many
favorite.
transmission. Maybe.
Hey, what's that bit of shiny over there?
I didn't watch the whole transmission. I kind of skimmed it and then jumped to
Mama
the
was taken
trailer.
by this man. He had a galaxy in his right eye. He tossed this at me.
Hazel, you better watch yourself. That's Rue, the right-hand man of Kushma.
Kushma?
You never heard of Kushma? The king of dreams and nightmares? Story goes he feasts on dreamers who gets mementos from this Rue fella.
Well, if Rue's got my mama, I've got to try and find him.
Listen up. You don't just go strolling through the land of dreams and nightmares without them.
I've got everything I need right here. Where's my stuff?
Gal, you don't want to mess with this Rue fella. We gotta get out of this swamp fast.
Not until I find my spindles. Then I'm going to Kushma's one way or another.
I ain't got no time for arguing. Get your stuff back and I'll meet you when I find a safe
Trailer and
way
25
out.
minute round table. We're talking to this in Cleveland. They know exactly what Silent Hill
Find my
needs.
things and get the hell
Interesting. Yeah, maybe I'll have to go back and actually
out of this
watch
place.
new upgrades. Oh, interesting. We can upgrade Crouton. Okay. Let's upgrade Crouton then. I'll have to watch it then. I didn't. I skimmed through most of it. I mean, first and foremost, I think Silent Hill needs to be made, right? Like, that was kind of the first step, is they needed to make Silent Hill. It's kind of been a series that hasn't been made in, 13 years until F.
I had to miss Hazel's last track meet on account of taking on some extra work. Uniforms, spikes, travel fees are expensive. She loves to run. Says it feels like flying down the street. I just wish I could be there to see her.
You'll be there. You're gonna see everything I do. I'm gonna come and get you, and we're gonna leave Kushma's place together.
I need to make sure I don't miss any. Notes or anything. Ooh,
What was that?
let's say something nasty out in there. So outside of the transmission, I guess I probably just need to go watch. Like, what is your vibe on Townfall so far? Like, I'm very curious what your vibe is. I didn't get to catch the
Don't
stream.
wanna know. Gotta get to Kushma's. Even flowers are out for blood here?
Hazard, fly trap. Overrun fly traps. Normal fly trap is tainted by stigma. Interesting.
Your mama's worried sick. What you got to say for yourself? I'm sorry, Mahalia.
Alien.
Tell that to your mother when I get you back to her safe and sound.
Mahalia! That's her name. The weaver I followed to get downriver.
Oh.
Seems so long ago now. Glimpse of Mahalia back when I thought catching up to Mama was just about running faster.
This bog got more twists and turns than a fun house. Found no way out yet. You?
Maybe. You ever heard of someone called Mahalia?
Mahalia, the last weaver? Story goes she had a settlement around here.
She's trying to tell me something. I'm gonna follow her.
Be careful. Not every ghost knows where they're going.
Interesting thing to say. Not every ghost knows where they're going. Again with the wisteria. Interesting. That was rude. Says upgrade available. Oh, what is this? Cleansing, inflicts damage, creates wider area. Okay, let's go ahead and purchase that. Oh, we're gonna have to get in a fight. And we do not have most of our abilities. This ought to be fun.
Gotta catch up to Mahalia.
Of course. Oh, you have a combo. I don't think we've ever fought these things with. Interesting. Okay, it wants us to go that way, so we want to check this way to make sure we don't miss anything. Okay, that does look like a dead end. Oh.
My spindles! They're close.
Ah, there's more of the... Got Prospero family set up in the Wellesley's old cabin. It's damp, filled with skeeters. But there's plenty of chain pickerel for every hungry mouth and nobody to tear our families apart. Council leave us be, except in our logs and shingle work for cheap, and we never let a child stray too far into hunter territory. Hope's Crossing has been our refuge for 20-odd years. Here's to another 20 more.
They made it! I wonder if I'm close to the settlement.
Okay, and it said 1 of 5, so we're good on notes so far.
How'd that end up all the way over there?
Alright,
Be safe.
go on, Crouton. Let's go, Crouton. Would you look at that? We got our spindles back. Wait.
Feeling better now that I got one of my spindles back.
Oh, one of the
Is this the way Mahalia went?
One of the spindles back. Ah. 125. So we can push and pull, but... Okay, I see that over there. Folks been resting easy since our new arrivals, all except for Sister Mary. Pain festers in the heart after living under a lash for so long. The rest of us make do, but Mary sleeps through the day and my root work can't wake her none. Sometimes I catch a dark fog, licking at her blanket that scatters when I get my hooks ready. That smoke ain't a haint, but it may be just as sour. Okay, interesting. So I'm guessing this is a reference to the Rue,
Sleep in
or
dark fog,
yeah.
out of the pan and into the fire, I guess.
Okay.
That was her again.
Okay. Oh, that was water. It's kind of hard to see the edge there. Okay, we're gonna be a little bit more careful, given that the edge of the water is a little harder to see. Okay, we're at 115. Hey, you want me to go that way? Looks like we're about to get into a fight.
Come on, I'm ready for you.
Okay, get the big guy. Oh, hit that a little too early. Pull. Unravel. There we go. That to heal, and where's the thing? Ah. Go, little buddy. Okay, that's the way it wants us to go. Alrighty, let's go this way then. I think I hear our other spindle.
My spindle is covered in stigma.
Go,
Do what you
Gruton!
do.
Okay. Sorry, Crouton. I didn't see the spikes there. That was on me. Oh, look, it's a snapping turtle. Does he actually bite you? No? Okay. Those things bite. They will tear your hand off. You gotta be careful with snapping turtles, man. They showed a presentation of one of those things. They were like, this is what happens when you get your finger too close. And they stuck like a carrot for that thing. It just snapped that thing right off. Snapping turtles will mess you up, dude.
That's the final piece. Rue, Kushma, whoever gets between me and Mama's gonna be sorry they ever crossed me. What's that?
What the heck am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that? Looks like it's supposed to be a hook. Oh, it is a hook. Health increased. Oh, I was hitting bees. Okay. This thing is very temperamental. Why is this not working?
Hazel.
Okay. That one's a little buggy. But we figured it out, so.
It's a bonfire. Like the ones they used to light on the levee to guide people home. Feels like she's telling me that bonfire's my ticket out of here. And those fireflies. I don't know how this works, but she's never steered me wrong.
Okay, before we do
I saw a
that.
bush earlier. Maybe it's this way.
Oh, okay, maybe. Fill the bonfire with fireflies.
They're
Ah,
flying into the bonfire? No way that's enough to light this whole thing up. Gotta collect more.
okay. Alright, here's another one of these. There's 4, so there's one more. 2 of our best trappers have wed. The boy is a fool in love, and the girl is sweet as honeysuckle. They jumped the broom and celebrated with a fire and a song. I drank and played the panpipes like an old loon. These are the makings of a good life, these moments. Times get hard, problems grow like weeds, but the fruit is always worth the harvest. The land still ain't done with me yet.
They needed that. Shoot, I need that too. Not a party, just something to keep me going. I don't do bugs. It's your time to shine, Crouton.
Okay.
Thanks, little dude.
And then we can go up here to grab this. Which is enough for this upgrade. So now we just need to get this many points for those. We also are looking for one more writing. Oh, that's interesting. We're gonna have to sacrifice Crouton? Better not have to sacrifice Crouton, I'm gonna be mad. Hi, Void. Again?
There's no way I can cross this gap. You have to go get these fireflies for me, Crouton. Be careful.
Yeah. Go, little buddy. Boop. Oh, gotta be careful of the ants. The ants do damage Crouton. Almost ran into those ants.
Wish you could have caught fireflies for me when I was a kid.
Okay, I think the last ones are over there. We need to find the last note first. What even is Crouton? He is a stuffed animal. Okay, I'm not sure why that jump failed. That's interesting. Crouton is our little stuffed buddy. He's like a patchwork stuffed animal thing. I don't know. That's Crouton. Oh yeah, no, he definitely, there's probably like a real name for those kinds of, hold on, we actually might be able to tell you, hold on, there might be a lore on it. Childhood toys imbued with magic during the hurricane. Okay, that doesn't say. Yeah, he's a ragdoll. That would be, yeah, a ragdoll. Doll made of rags. That makes sense, yeah.
Mahalia lived here. Does she want me to find this place?
Hope's Crossing. Oh. That failed. Yep, ragdoll makes a whole lot of sense.
Go ahead. Get those fireflies, you little weirdo.
Okay, before we go back to the middle, I want to go over here.
Wait. Is this the old settlement cabbage mansion?
So this should be the 5th. There's hunters nearby. Got a skittish little swamp boy I found doesn't cry like the others when those devils get to yelling. He's special. Ain't held a baby like him before. On nights when the hunters leave us be, I put him to sleep. with an old lullaby sung up and down the bayou. One smile from him could melt even the coldest heart.
Hunters,
Okay, so we're missing number 5.
it's not fair. They were making this place feel like a home.
Ow. Okay, I think we have to put Crouton in here.
All right. Go give them a shake and see if they like it. Come on, Mahalia. Give me something. A way out. Anything.
Is it a frog? Oh.
You're not what I expected. That shout earlier, was that you? Oh, no, hey, my bad. I won't hurt you. I promise. Oh, this little dude? He's as small as you are big, ain't he? I don't have time to play with you. Come on, Crouton, we gotta go find Mama.
You're a long way from home, child. Remember, you'll always find your way if you keep those that walk with you in your heart.
You all right? Okay. One game, and then we get you sorted out, all right?
You see the wound?
1,
He's got a wound on his shoulder.
4, 5.
Honey Island Swamp Monster.
I can hear you giggling.
Play with honey. Ow. Getting my butt kicked by these fungus.
Found you. Another round? Okay. Hey, but you gotta stay quiet. Dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. I hope you found a good spot. This is what Mahalia wants me to do, right? Help this monster out first? There you are. You're already pretty big. But that giggling really gives you away. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm coming. These creatures aren't monsters. They're just waiting for someone who cares to come along. Gotcha. Okay, that was the last one. No more. Do you know a way out of here? Didn't realize this was a thing you could do. Good to know.
Okay.
Here we go. Can't trust my own gut sometimes, but I can trust Mahalia.
Oh, there's
Close.
number 5.
A little bit of nature, some knickknacks. Very bohemian.
What is this?
Is that you and your mama? I'm trying so hard to get back to mine.
For a fortnight, I watched over the creature some will call a monster. He was already becoming something new by the time I plucked him from the petals of a flower cradle, sprouting leaves for hair, vines for veins, and wild grapes for eyes. Swaddling him as a mother would did nothing to slow the turn. I've been wrong many times in life, but losing this child to the old pain haunting the swamps hurts most of all my sins.
Is this about you? Mahalia. Oh, honey. No wonder she wants me to help you. Is this where you sleep? Can't lie. Looks pretty comfy. Toys can only go so far to make a kid feel less alone out here. Okay, let's find a way to help you. Mahalia said to keep those who walk with and behind me in mind. Nap time, huh? Don't worry, honey. I'll be here when you wake up.
Honey probably has nightmares.
So then I crossed paths with this fella, Rue, who told me to track him and my mama down at Kushma's Cabaret. Catfish wasn't thrilled, cautioning that it was too risky, but it was my only lead. While I gathered my spindles, I was guided by a weaver from the past, Mahalia. Then I stumbled upon a gentle creature named Honey. He seemed to be in a bind, so I felt the urge to lend a hand. But in these swamps, the air was thick with ancient secrets. I had to push through to find my way out and reach my ma at Kushma's Cabaret.
Muddy waters.
So that wasn't you? Right. You don't talk. So what was that? Where you going? Hey! Wait up! I don't think that's safe. Wait!
New storybook. What is?
My God. She's huge. How am I gonna handle 2 creatures at once? Okay, why are you running towards the screen?
Ah, 1 of 8. The hunters tried to burn Hope's Crossing to the ground. With the fire roaring bright, the little swamp boy grew as big as a house and fled into the swamp. Searched high and low for him after helping the others board our old friend's boat. Found him far from the ashes of our home. When I sought help from the weave to heal him, he cried out in anguish and ran from me again. Wailed in pain, I won't soon forget. Shook me to my
Another
core.
Mahalia message. I'm on the right track. There's something over there you want me to see? Stigma. That boat's covered in it.
Okay.
Wait somewhere safe, okay? I need to clear the way.
Got that. Gotta get it back up here.
You gotta listen.
Okay. I don't know how I was supposed to take care of that normally. Oh, this ought to be fun.
Guess
Or at
a
least
shipwreck would be full of sorrows.
that wasn't too bad.
Hey, go hide again. It's not safe yet. I always find you, don't I? There were kids on this boat? Nothing about this place screams family friendly.
Oh, I didn't see that mushroom.
This was one of those old-timey pleasure boats I wouldn't have been allowed on. Unless it was to scrub toilets. Where's that knot? You're a lifesaver.
Okay, you want me to go that way? Looking around for notes and stuff. Ah, like that. Seek Mahalia. She will get you and your boy safe
Bet
passage.
Mahalia's bonfire could be seen from the decks. Would have been a beacon of hope to a lot of people. Oh, I remember now. This boat disappeared over a century ago.
Of course, beef, pork, chicken, or venison, gravy sauce, chili sauce, ketchup sauce. Ketchup sauce? What? Corned beef, ham, codfish. Codfish. Not cod, comma fish. Codfish. Butter sauce, rain egg sauce. Side dishes, breast... Wait. Mutton is side dish? Smothered. Pork ragout, onion sauce, braised lamb, herb sauce, calf head a la mode, beef heart, relishes, pickles, coleslaw, horseradish, dessert, rhubarb, cranberry currant, or gooseberry pie, pound cake with digs and almonds. Is that supposed to be figs instead of digs? I wonder. Fruit cake with raisins and prunes, blanc mange. Visit the bar for Madeira, sherry, Claret, port, malt liquor, and champagne varieties. Gentlemen ordering wine from the bar without specifying price or kind will be furnished with a Madeira at $2 per bottle.
Calf head a la mode? Ugh.
Yeah, me too, friend.
They were having a good old time while the workers suffered in ways no one likes to think about.
Someone had a royal flush there on them in the middle.
Keep those who walk with you and behind you in mind. I'm ready.
Who are we fighting? Okay, okay. Okay. Trying to unravel. Apparently was not close enough.
This knot's got a story to tell.
It does indeed.
When Ayotunde caught wind of whispers about the
Ayotunde.
thriving freed settlement in the swamps nearby, hope bloomed in her heart. She dreamed of a better future for her son than what awaited them upriver. So when Bella Prospero drifted closer to the swampy shores, Ayotunde risked everything.
Oh my god. Oh. No, she must have made it to the riverbank. It didn't end like this for her.
I
That
see.
woman in the pattern needs my help too.
So the... Okay. So that's the two that we're seeing. So Ayotunde is the siren-looking
I can help her. And honey. I think I've got to.
creature, and the silent creature is the baby,
There you are. You here to let Ricky talk?
Honey. So it's Ayotunde and Honey.
Oh! What
They're
the
calling
hell?
they're calling it Alta
Get out of here!
Escape the mudfall. Calling it something else, but it's obviously. Oh. Oh. I don't think I was supposed to fall down there. I was just gonna check down there, see if there's anything for us to grab, but I don't think I was supposed to fall down there. So I think that's.
Is she trying to find something?
I think. Okay, so creatures. Yeah. So. Yeah, there it is. Grief and rage transform Ayotunde into something unrecognizable. She lingers in the forgotten swamps, caught between hibernating and murky depths, frantically searching for her lost child, Honey. Uncovered by the hurricane, she seeks him out again. And then Honey is the baby. Apparently you can't throw them directly into the hole. Alright, go Crouton. Where are you going? Okay, it's going down. Okay. We need 5 more points.
You made it! Hey, mind helping me get over there? There we go. Thanks.
Anything over here? No.
Let's clean this up.
Okay, take you out on all of that.
Did she make it all the way here?
Ayotunde plunged into the unknown for the sake of her baby. But upon shore, she was pursued by the crew and stumbled in the darkness. With her heart pounding, she bit back the urge to cry out to him, gritting her teeth raw to seal her soul. If caught, no one will save her baby.
That's her haunting these swamps. I can't imagine her pain.
Spent an age out here with only cricket song for company, toiling over how to fix what I had done. That boy, that sweet creature all alone, waiting for someone to peel back the moss and free the babe beneath. Never did figure out how to save that poor child. There aren't enough creatures that I can heal on this earth to make
That's too
penance.
wrong. It's like the first time I saw Mama cry. That's where she hid. Rumors and the hope for a better life were all she had.
Alright, just a second, Crouton. Okay.
To the hole you go.
Hello, frog. Hello, other frog.
There it is. The heart of all this pain.
That's so cool looking. Look at that. Alright. Let's see. What's this way? I think that's where we came from. That's where we came from. No. Definitely not, because there's a health thing over here. Okay.
Don't worry, big guy. We're gonna figure this all out together.
I'm gonna go that way, obviously. That's not good.
Okay, Ayotune. You got my attention.
Alright. What happened next? Probably nothing good.
Once the crew vanished, she tore through the night fighting through the thick undergrowth to find her lost baby. Gripped by despair, she hummed a lullaby softly, hoping against hope for her baby's giggles to pierce the icy air. But that swamp, it just kept stretching on and on, till a peculiar lantern flickered into view, right beside his tiny mud-streaked blanket.
Ayotune lost her baby and Mahalia found honey. That's no coincidence.
Hmm.
There's another pattern up there. Hope I'm right about this.
Trust nothing and no one.
Okay. Went that way. It wants us to go that way. Oh. Is this how we got over here? I don't think so, right? No, because I don't remember doing this. Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay.
Whoa. How'd this get all the way up here?
Oh, try to hit it, but it didn't. There's another one. That was a sneaky one. I buried my hooks, spent my spindles downriver. As fate would have it, I chanced upon the couple I wed in Hope's Crossing. They had my weaving tools. They said they found them near the river one day. Seems like the strands will always find me. The couple stayed a while, kept me company long enough for her to grow heavy with child. I thought of the little swamp boy I couldn't save as my hands brought new life squalling into the world. I think of him often as I near the end.
Thank God. Don't think I could have handled something like that all on my own. Dude, my legs are shorter than yours. Wait up. Shit. Honey, stay back.
Ow. Rude.
Little help, big guy?
Oh, I didn't really need.
Hey, back, honey. I need to check out the rest of the boat.
She must have had something to do with the crash.
I fill my pockets full of stones and sing.
Okay. Interesting.
And the sun
The song just said I filled my pockets full of stones and sank.
will
don't think I like where this story is headed. Good folks know to care for a wounded heart before it has a need of a weaver. Great folks can mend what a weaver can't. This is what the false stitcher who sought to steal my gifts couldn't understand. False stitcher. So that is what Bunny is. We weavers don't bend the grand tapestry to our will. We weave only to mend its tears. We can't use our gifts to mend our own wounds. We must rely on the kindness of others for that. That is a really good message. See, this... I really like this game. I really like this game. We can't use our gifts to mend our own wounds. We must rely on the kindness of others for that. Like...
False stitcher. There's so much about all this that I don't get yet.
Like... I don't know why I find that perfectly stabbed me in the face, but... So Bunny is a false stitcher. Hey, Jada B. How you doing? Lurkin, I appreciate it. The game is really good. It is really good. I am really enjoying it. By the way, if you're not following Jada B, make sure you go through Jada B a follow. Another member of the Crypt Stream team. But yeah, no, it is really good. I would say we are pretty deep into this. We are in chapter 11 and 14, so trying to avoid spoilers, I would say
How am I supposed to get this thing running?
maybe be a little careful. Okay, how... Guess we're gonna have to go up another. Alright, Crouton. Let's go, little buddy.
Do your thing.
Alright, we have 75 and we need 125. And we'll have unlocked all the abilities. No, there's another one up there. I'm guessing we have to take this elevator. Not sure how this elevator still works.
I believe this still works.
That's what I said.
Okay, bottle's almost full. Just a bit more, and then figure out this tank.
That wailing, it's got to stop. Between my hardest working deckhand sneaking off to follow that uppity devil woman Mahalia, and my prettiest parlor girls jumping overboard to escape that monster's wailing, I'll have no crew left to service my beautiful, beautiful Belle. I poured my life savings into this boat, and I'll die here with blood pouring from my ears before I abandon her to the riverbed. They can't have her. She's mine. No one can sink my best girl.
Uppity devil woman? I wonder if he was captain enough to go down with his ship in the end.
Certainly sounds like it. Yeah, that's what he said, uppity devil woman.
They would have been in big trouble if they got caught with these.
Okay. That was definitely not the one I was looking for, but how close are we? 115. So if we find 10 more, we'll have unlocked all of the abilities. Which we might get from doing this.
No more feeding on pain for y'all.
No, you don't. Oh, okay. Maybe you do. Oh, that's the roll. Oh, hello. We can unravel this one.
So close to making everything right.
Alright. Now I can do this. But I didn't see a bottle tree here. I wonder if Rue's not gonna chase us
There was
here.
no baby left to be found. Not anymore. And the wail of grief that echoed through the swamp was so raw and monstrous that the captain ran the boat aground in his panic.
Sometimes I feel like I could tear the world apart too.
Hmm.
I believe it's time we met vis-a-vis Hazelflood.
Yeah. Let's.
See you soon.
Vis-a-vis. That's interesting. Face to face. You don't hear it really used that way, though. It's interesting that the Rue said it like that. Because vis, which is the root of visage, which means like the face of something. So it's interesting to hear Rue say like vis-a-vis to mean like the face of it. I don't think I've ever heard it use that. But yeah, that's cool. Ow. That hurt. See, but what's interesting is it seems like he doesn't want us to heal these creatures, right? He chases us every time we gain a pattern. So it seems like Kushna, or at least Rue, wants these creatures to stay in pain. So we need to learn, like, what is their motivation? I guess we'll learn after we help these two out, Honey and what was her name? I don't know. I can't remember her name exactly. Her name is Ayotunde.
He's headed for the tangle. Shit, she's here too.
They're right there, which is crazy. They're like right next to each other. For some reason, she can't see Honey, and I'm wondering why. Okay, we have 120. We need 125.
There it is. Hang on, Ayatunde.
Ayatunde. I'm wondering why she can't see Honey. For some reason.
Ayotunde never gave up searching
Ayotunde.
for her baby. And the search changed her. She didn't know this was a magical swamp, or that a giant flower had sheltered her baby and kept him safe. The crew in their last moments were stunned to see this monstrous creature smashing the boat in her aid, like an angel of vengeance. She went so deep into her grief she couldn't see the light in the darkness.
Ah.
Another peculiar lantern, searching for her, offering hope. Ayotunde never did find her lost baby.
She never stopped looking. All this time, she never gave up.
New pattern, and that's the last one. Alta Mahaha. Alta Mahaha. Honey Island Swamp Monster. Once a human mother with a beloved baby, she made a leap of faith and hopes of a better life. She survived, but she lost her child to the swamp. Her pain consumed her for many years to transform her into something unrecognizable except to those who loved her most.
You may not know me because I've changed, but Mama will not.
I was right. You are the baby Ayatunde lost when she escaped.
When
You're just trying to reach your mom, aren't you?
the river gives, and Mama will search as long as she loves.
God, the music's so good too. Okay, I was just trying to see if there's anything. Still missing, I think, one note. Hopefully we didn't miss it back there. Jump, jump. Okay, well, we can't go back, so we missed a note, I guess.
Hey, wait! It still might be dangerous.
Oh, there she is.
Stay put. She might not recognize you. Let me protect you.
Mama will be there in the morning. Mama will be there in the
Me next. Me and Mama next.
Mahalia! Finally catching up to you.
The thing is, we've been reading lore. Mahalia's been talking about how she's been like growing old in these where is it at? Here. As I near the end. So I'm wondering if we're about to get...
Did I do okay? Her lantern.
Let's say there has to be one last note, right? Yep, there it is. To the one who walks behind me, learn to sit in peace with your victories and your regrets. These are the measures of life. Here is wisdom to bear them well. Hold true to your convictions. Be able to accept help when offered. Find your own way to sew shut the tears in the grand tapestry. Lastly, when you feel your hooks grow too heavy to bear, leave your sigil behind for your successor to find. You may begin your weaver's journey alone, but alone is not how it ends. Good luck, Weaver.
Is this for me?
Yep. That is a big lantern.
Come on! Does the lantern summon you?
You should be so lucky.
Who's that?
Oh, no.
For real, who is that?
Shaking Bones. He runs this here operation, ferrying desperate folks to places unknown.
Places unknown, huh? He could take me where Rue was holding my mama.
Riding with Shaking Bones to reach Kushman's realm? No way.
At least I found my way out of here.
I tried to warn you before. Kushman's domain ain't no joke. Folks at the end of their rope wind up stuck in a place they can't claw their way out of. Searching for salvation, finding only suffering.
I appreciate you, but I've come this far. I gotta see this through. Can this take me to my mama?
You might not come back.
Aw, you gonna miss me, ain't you?
I'm just upset I can't follow. You know how much I love seeing a good story play out?
Cause you're so damn nosy.
You be careful now, you hear?
I'll come back, I promise.
You better. I gotta know how this tale of Hazel ends.
It hurt to even imagine what this woman must have endured. But thankfully, Honey found his way back to her. As I watched Honey's mother holding him close, envy washed over me like a wave. I was yearning to see my mama again. But my powers wouldn't take me back to her. It was gonna take a leap of faith. In a one-way trip to a spot my fish pal wouldn't even consider swimming.
No one is telling, bitter or sweet. Now, what's more compelling? Oh, follow the river.
Crossroads. Oh. Oh no.
Find the town on the tapestry.
Thanks for the ride. Which way do I go?
Follow the river.
Wait! Which way to Kushma's?
Follow the river.
Fine. Figure it out on my own.
How do I get to Kushma's from here?
New lore. Oh. Interesting. Shaken Bones was once Waylon Shaken James, frontman of the Belle of Prospero band. He was killed as he tried to escape the boat for freedom. Land made him into Shaken Bones, and now he ushers people to freedom and places unknown. Are we gonna learn about the crossroads? No, not yet, I guess. We will soon enough. Oh boy.
What's that over there? Crossroad. Okay. Where to now?
1 of 19. Okay, this is gonna be a long level. Entry 1. I can see the wagon. I came to the crossroads, found the true path, but now that I'm here, something in my gut is hesitant. I miss her so much, but I don't think she'd want this for me. She said live a full life without her. How can I live fully when she no longer walks the earth? She was my everything. I could still go back, I think. I don't know how long I've been here. I sit and ponder. I sit and dream such odd dreams. I can hear her calling to me, promising things, crying and begging to see me. Said she can feel me so close. Don't I love her? Why won't I step through the door?
She's following someone she loved too.
Alright, let's see what we got. We got Greenwood, Changos, something. Obatala Sky Isle, Alta Nueva. Can't really read that one. Eliguaz Road, Prospero. Oh, it says Prospero MS. Is Prospero in Mississippi? Interesting. Yemia's Tidelands. What does that one say? I can't even read that one. That one's less. What is that? Barrow Mullen River, Oceans River, Town on the Tapestry, Wainwright, Oyas Harbor, and Skylark. I guess we gotta go Town on the Tapestry.
Ah, okay. I see.
So if we go somewhere else,
I can't see shit.
it was if we go off the path, it's gonna warp us back, as the crossroads are known to do. So
Back to where I started? But something seems different. Looks like I'm on the right path.
So now we have to... So we have to keep following the town on the tapestry.
This is new.
Ah, found the caravan. Oh, were we supposed to be reading this? Oh, good. Should I stay? I started to hear her even when I'm awake. June, she says. June, June, June. I hear her wailing, crying for me beyond the grave. I know that's not possible, but something in her voice rasps like dry leaves in the wind. I miss her so much. I'm going. Who am I to question a miracle? A chance to right a wrong, to correct a misstep. I just want to hold her again, hear her voice in my ear. I have sat and pondered enough, dreamed enough for 2 lifetimes. I will see her again.
She was chasing the dead. Rue the magician. Well, going on in. Bigger on the inside.
Yep.
Hello?
Don't be making any
Anyone
deals.
here?
These are probably all the people that have made deals. The group. Agatha Lionette fell asleep while smoking a cigar, burned her house down with her family inside, escaped the fire because the gramophone started skipping and woke her.
God, that's awful. The survivor's guilt.
Paul Tiller poisoned his great aunt, hoping for her inheritance, but her money was long gone. She merely enjoyed spending time with her only nephew.
Greedy bastard.
Nice. You see the white alligator? I wonder if that's a reference to Jolene. Trudy Moreau failed to catch her toddler daughter before she pedaled into the street. Can no longer abide the sound of a ringing bell.
Oh, no.
Okay, Rue is collecting people's trauma. What a fun person this is.
Where's that coming from?
I can sense an all-consuming despair near, like a fire roving across dried plains. I can taste it, bitter and dank, unfulfilling. I've seen their regret-filled dreams, walked their halls of painful memories. They will come to seek the grand tapestry soon. Of that I am sure. Okay, so this is Rue's limerence. But what's interesting is this also, like, if he's collecting people's trauma, like if he's... It says I can taste it, right? So if he's like feeding off this in some way, that explains why he doesn't like it when we heal people's trauma. Or at least help them heal their trauma, right? So that's why he chases us to the bottle tree every time.
So, he can sense pain?
Yep. Ian Gehrig, afflicted with a bottomless hunger, dreams of unfettered access to the refrigerator his parents keep locked most hours of the day.
Poor kid. That's my stuff. What's all of this doing here?
I think he's trying to feed off of us. I'm guessing a weaver's
Hello?
pain is probably...
Hello, Hazel.
Mama? Are you okay?
Oh, she's fine and fully healed.
You. Where is she? And you best not have...
Believe it or not, Hazel Flood, I got your best interest in mind. Meet me at Kushma's Cabaret. I got a proposition that's right up your alley.
Kushma's Cabaret?
Now, hold on now. You're gonna have to conjure up something different than what you wearing. That ain't you.
How did you... Listen, I have more important...
I don't make the rules.
Hey, Demos. How you doing today?
Your claim is yours.
Hello?
Hey, Ben?
Hello?
I'm making it. I'm making it. But As for tonight, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Making some more progress in south of midnight.
Yeah? Not too shabby if I do say so myself. Okay.
Reach the town. The tapestry. Okay, I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Here. Look at this place.
Whoa. This is wide.
Okay, so this is probably how we're gonna get to the cabaret. Curiosity shop.
Holy shit. This is unreal. All these strands?
How am I doing? I mean, like I said, I'm making it. I'm making it. Kushma's Cabaret presents Rue. Invitation only. Don't miss him. Interesting. Also, this is a really cool outfit, too. Like that outfit. Didn't realize that was the answer. Yeah. Yeah. It's life is moving forward, and there's another name. Adenike Ubasi?
Kinda creepy.
Yeah. Like, I can't say it's great, but I can't say, you know, the worst thing ever, so it's kind of in the middle. Sometimes that's all you can ask for. Alright.
This is where Hanks come from?
Ow. Upgrade available. Alright, last upgrade. At least that we can see. Still gonna look around for notes and stuff, obviously. Okay, I see this box that can be moved. Okay, what's this? I can't remember my name. It's on the tip of my tongue, but it gets stuck. My face, a shadow. I think I had brown eyes, or maybe blue. Green? I think I was once loved. I remember loving. Love lost? The stars here, they don't move. Do they remember how to shine? Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.
Does being here make you forget everything? Even yourself? Mama!
So that's the trap here. It's a forgetful place. I was wondering.
Is this the way to the cabaret?
wondering why Rue would bring us here. Joe Goodfellow. 74, Mud Correctional Center, Kentucky. Yearns for the lover who never visits. 50-odd years since I killed your snake husband dead, my darling. Only 10 more till we can be together. You'll keep waiting for me, won't you? Deluded old man. She never loved you, and you will never see her again. You took a life for nothing.
You killed someone, so why are you here?
Okay, we're still... Oh, interesting.
He looks like he's bleeding?
Interesting. I miss the sunrise and hearing people sneeze. I miss the sound of harmony and choirs. I miss my sister. I think I had a sister. Her warm hugs and scary movies. I miss the phone call that took her. I miss my sister.
This place robbed you of even the little things.
He's hollow inside. My words bounce off his cold, empty skin like an echo. He smiles and his teeth tremble and shake. He blinks and I can see the emptiness behind those beautiful eyes. His hand feels stiff when I hold it. I can stomach these things. At least here, he still loves me.
Another one chasing the impossible. Guess I'm not so different.
Is there something down here? Okay, I want us to go that way. Okay, there's a stealth thing over there. Lee Tai-sung. So there's no items or anything around here. Okay, there should be, in theory, one more of these at the very least. Yeah, we need one more health filament. There wasn't a... Wait, okay, I don't think so. We already checked around there. Making sure there's nothing on the trash.
Man, I thought the streets of Prospera were bad.
There's something right there. We don't really need the points anymore, though. We've gotten everything. Okay, there's something here. Ella May, 7, Arcadia Hospital, Tennessee. Hasn't seen her parents in years. If I say all my prayers right, then I'll get well enough to see Mommy and Daddy again. I've got to recite them in just the right order. Poor thing. Her innocent desperation is nothing but fuel. R.
Desperate innocence is fuel. Is Root using you somehow? She's praying so hard. Spooky.
Okay, there's another fighting arena. Okay, how am I supposed to... Oh, okay, that's what I thought. I was like, can I go back this way? Okay, I want to go up here, because there might be some info over here or something. Radha Banerjee? I wonder if some of these names might be like developers or something. Just like as an extra nod. Yeah, see, we did miss 12. So somewhere around here is 12. Bjorn Iverson. Okay, maybe not over there. Where is number 12? Oh, are we not going to be able to go back? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Oh, we might have just missed number 12, unfortunately. Gotta head to bed, but have a good stream. I appreciate it. Hope you sleep well. That was... let's see. Yeah, LMA 7 is... Yeah, unfortunately it looks like we missed 12. Unless it's down over here. Which I doubt. Oh, maybe. Oh, that's 14. I want to go home. I miss the sun. I want to go home. I miss the sun. Okay, that's... Please, 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 I want to go home.
That's... God. Coming here seems like
Okay, well, we would have missed that one, but unfortunately we're not getting 12. We've already missed some other notes, unfortunately, but... Alright. Alright, who do we got? Fighting now. Okay. Just had a little short wind up for that unravel that got us hit, unfortunately. Okay. To that. Oops, dodge that. Get out of that range. Oh, I thought I dodged that, but I did not. Okay.
Am I supposed to take a bow?
Alright. Oh, almost ran right off that edge. Alright. Okay, let's say I think that's the way we came from. So is the hope that we get stuck here and lose our memories, I'm guessing? Mike Jones. Okay. Timepiece repair.
I'm trying to get to Kushma's. All right then. I'll just be on my way.
Okay, we need to go that way. Tempest Hamlin, 42, St. Abigail's Convent, Kansas. Wants to be listened to and adored. I dictate this, my 5th award of the night, to my horrible, unsupportive parents, to everyone else who refused to believe I would one day become the world-famous actress that I am. She had such hopes and dreams of beating the odds, but then again, don't they all?
He's doing something with folks' emotions. She keeps bowing to no one.
Lev Steiner. Okay. I need to go that way, just checking to see if there's anything else.
There's the cabaret. But the easy way is blocked off. Looks like the tower would get me there, though. Gonna have to climb it first.
Indeed. It's the clock tower. Oof. What? It ate my... It's okay. Sometimes this game just eats my double jump. Which is really annoying. Because we 100% would have made that if it didn't eat the double jump. There we go. See, it didn't do it that time. I don't know why.
Feels like I'm being messy.
Go over here. Okay, now. Okay. Brute defeated. Let's take a look around this area to make sure we don't miss any notes or anything. What does that say? Lemthorn Avenue. And we don't really need these level up things anymore. Is this also Lemthorn? It is. Ah, of course. Why would we think the clock tower would be?
This thing.
Why would we think the clock tower would be normal? Oh, I was like, do you think I need to interact?
Just gotta keep going up.
Are we doing a new, like, grab mechanic or something? I'm confused. We are doing a new grab mechanic. Nice. Pretty far in the game to be introducing new platforming. That's kind of cool. The gears grind, the hands spin, time starts and starts again. I dream, I fret, he tastes my regret, starts and starts again.
His regret. He's feeding on them?
Yep. What did you think was going on, dear? Okay, we got a gear to hit something. Ah. I think he was going to help you out of the kindness of his heart. Alright. I have to, as I jump and then pull my way over here. Saw a thing up there, but okay, so let's see where I need to do that. I try it once, I try it twice. Seems my best will never suffice. I beg, I plead, I never succeed. My best has never sufficed. Okay, so it looks like we need to jump to the wall up here, go across it. Yep.
Closer.
Why would I need to summon that part to get over here with? Oh, I don't think it's to get closer. I think it's to turn. Go. Yeah, it was to turn. Okay, it looks like we can go that way. And there's nothing this way. So. Okay, it looks like this should turn. So that's what that wheel is for. I was like, I don't think we need the wheel to turn. It doesn't really do anything for us, but... It does indeed do something for us. It grants us passage. Okay. Any other notes or anything?
Jeez, this is a workout. Almost up top.
Up. 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 Oh, cool. Great. Oh, I gotta go over here. I was like, where am I supposed to go? Alright, up. Up. Over. Wasn't there a... Oh, I thought I saw some... Oh, I'm saying... Can't jump over there. I thought I saw something sparkling. Over there. Yeah, it was down there. I'm gonna touch that. And I should be able to... Can I just... Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I can just do this. Again, I don't think I need these anymore, but just in case I do. That was a weird camera for a second. A fight up here? Yeah. I figured there'd be a fight up here. You gonna spawn the things? Thank you.
Up to here with y'all.
Oh, yeah, shield on. I was like, why are you not doing anything? Okay. Alright, clock tower cleansed.
One step closer to mom.
Keeps the time in the town of Tapestry. Time is odd here. Second seems like minutes, minutes seems like hours, hours like days. Dreamers lose their sense of self and time in town, unable to distinguish. Reach the cabaret. I wonder if that's gonna help people.
Come on to the slickest and only show in town.
The past in my palm. I held it too tight. I held it too tight. I couldn't let go. I can't forget. I can't move on. I don't want to feel like this. How do I let go? What's the proper rhyme scheme to let it all go, to move on? Help me. Help me let go.
It'll be different for me.
Kushma's Cabaret.
I'm a weaver. I can do this. I have to.
Whoop, whoop. Kushmas. Hello, Kushma.
Mama?
It's time for Kushma's Cabaret.
You again.
Come to the stage, my dear. See, once I too was just like you. I'd rule things I didn't do. I'd chew on every little wrong. Guilt from crimes was too strong. At night I'd lie awake in bed and ponder what I should have said. Regret would dog me all night long. All I did just felt so wrong until Kushma came along. Dreammaker, kingmaker, Lord of bargain chance. Spin the wheel and make a wish. There's no payment in advance. Kushma master, power vaster. No one comes close to him. All are welcome to stay forever. Time to sink or swim. So, what's on offer with this proffer? Choose an ending, you're the author. Old mistakes become successes. Your choices, he obsesses until Take this and go find your mama. I'll just ask you for a favor later.
So, this will take me to her?
She's waiting for you.
I'll ask you for a favor later. That is not a deal you want to make.
This better work.
That is not a deal you want to make.
I felt lost in the thickest fog I've ever seen. And the pressure to get to Kushma's Cabaret to find my mom was suffocating. Like the weight of the world bearing down on my shoulders. When I stepped into the cabaret, Rue greeted it. And I felt myself getting caught up in the moment. Here, time seemed to dance to Rue's tune, flowing both forward and backward. After agreeing to his terms, I crossed the threshold and found myself right back where I started. They say you can't mend the past. Well, I was about to put that to the test.
Past isn't past.
I'm back.
Wait! The hurricane! There's still time! Mama! We gotta go! Ma? You there?
She's not home yet.
There's still time.
I should pack my stuff right away.
After a period of heavy rain and
All my stuff's packed. I should get some of Mama's stuff for her.
low-lying areas across Prospero. Flash flooding and high water conditions are expected in Prospero.
Whew, it is really picking up out there.
Mama? I missed you.
I've only been gone for a few hours. You feeling okay?
Yeah. Now that you're safe. What? Mama? We gotta go.
Well, I gotta pack my things. Why don't you check on Bo and Mrs. Pearl while I finish up?
We ain't got time to waste, Ma.
Waste time.
That's not what I meant.
please, just go check on Bo and Mrs. Pearl. They might need help.
Fine, but we gotta go ASAP. I packed my bags and yours already.
Well, look at you. Following instructions and a little extra.
Ma, be quick. And don't leave your car. Clear road and get the hell out of here.
So is this
Bo and
the
Miss Pearl will be all right.
the Groundhog Day cycle of hell
You okay?
sequence?
I'm sorry. We gotta go. Stay safe.
Mo, you in there?
You'll be alright.
But by not helping them, you probably just cause their deaths. What happened? What does it want me to do now? Oh, it's to clear the road.
Alright, that's all cleared. Just grab Ma and get out of here.
And the house goes again. Also, notice the wisteria outside the front again.
Mama, let's go. I'm getting the car ready. Come on, we gotta get out of here. Mama!
And this is what Rue feeds on.
I'm sorry. I wasn't fast enough. I tried.
Wait, this is not real. She's not here.
You know, you something else. Few willingly enter my town, but no one ever breaks through my illusion.
You tricked me.
I like you, Hazel Flood. You got vim and vigor, a certain je ne sais quoi. Unfortunately, you will never be fast enough to defeat him.
I'm fast enough to beat your fog to the bottle tree.
Oh, that fog just Kushma's hunger.
So, those stories about you finding dreamers for Kushma, those are real?
This town don't run on empty illusions. Kushma needs powerful nightmares in order to sustain its magic. And I find the most potent ones.
Why did you bring me here?
I've been hunting a creature killer. A dreamer powerful enough to tame Kushma's hunger. But I can't do it alone. You showed potential, so I brought you here.
And why should I trust a word you say? You promised I would see my Ma again.
No, she's here as promised. She's been reaching out. Ever since Mala used her magic to seal her wounds, but
So that was her?
she's in this realm somewhere. Trapped in a loop of despair. A nightmare.
I need to find her.
Wait, wait. Listen to me. Kushma's hunger is grown, and even you have limits, Hazel Flood.
I can handle him.
Now, you managed to break through my illusion, and that's an impressive feat, but make no mistake, no one defeats Kushma.
I'm not leaving without her. I will fight for her. I will stop when I'm dead. She would.
It's too late. He already found you. Find your mama and wake her up. It's your only chance.
Say less. None of that will stop. I can beat you.
Okay, so Kushma's the... can summon the Hanks? Interesting.
Need to get Mama out of here.
I like that the illusion, when you just spell it, is just like a studio. That's hilarious. So, okay, so does that mean Bunny summoned Kushma and not Rue? All this power and it's still not enough.
I am good enough. Are you, Ma? Gotta be nearby. Are you kidding me? Leave me alone! Where is she? I can dip into here.
Oh great, we're gonna go through people's...
Follow me here. Gotta get to that door.
We're gonna be going into people's, like, dreams and nightmares. I guess it's nightmares, right? So each one of these doors is a nightmare. Don't you miss us? Oof. So this is our mom and dad.
Mom,
Hmm.
Dad. I'm not losing you both. Another stage. Who did you make suffer here? You won't do that to me.
One in the hand is worth two in the bush.
You're trying to get under my skin. Well, it won't work. That's so many doors. So many people. Get a freaking job.
Get a freaking job. I mean,
Come on.
sorry to tell you, Hazel. I think this is indeed Kushma's job. You kind of walked into their place of employment.
I'm not gonna stop. Damn, brambles.
Alright. Whoa, that was close. Wind blowing us all around. Alright. Who do we got here?
Another door. Another set to torment someone in.
Oh, we could probably be reading notes. I didn't realize. 202. She's waiting for her little girl. You are her torment, her only hope of escape. Her heart it has broken hundreds of times, waiting for you to find her.
Don't fucking tease me, asshole. She loves me.
Oh, there was
I'm gonna find her.
there's probably a note in the other one. Wrongful death, insect spray, blood-curdling terror. When guilt demands blood.
I know I was wrong. I messed up. I'm sorry.
Tapestry funeral service. Everything she did for you.
Exit's over there.
Ruse track shoes. Brand new, spanking new. When you need to be one step ahead of the flood.
No. I will save her. Go, Crouton!
Oh. Oh, interesting. We moved the door down to us.
There we go. I hope Mama's okay. I can do this all day. Yo, how long are you gonna chase me?
What? You only said you could do this all day and then immediately asked
Let's go.
how long they're gonna chase you. What? Those two voice lines are way too close together.
This won't stop me.
Oof.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, this looks like... Oh, what is that tree? There would be a
That
bottle.
looks like our living room. Mom! There she is. Mama!
This also looks like a boss arena.
You alright? Ma, can you hear me?
Oh no. Oh God. Hazel! Hazel, please, it isn't safe!
Ma, I'm right here.
Hazel, you cannot make that jump! Hazel!
Mama?
Baby. My baby.
And now for the
I'm
twist.
okay, Ma. I'm okay.
We missed that jump at the very beginning of the game because this has all been a dream.
I love you, Ma. This is now.
Ushma,
Can't keep her here forever.
King of Nightmares. Okay. What am I supposed to be hitting? Ah,
Wake
okay.
up! I need you to be okay!
Ah, by defeating the Haint. Okay, I was wondering how they were gonna do this fight.
Mama! Mama, wake up!
Okay. A little rude there. Okay.
Hazel?
I'm here! Ma! It's me!
You're alive.
I'm here. None of that was real. I'll be okay. I'm okay.
I thought you would.
You
Where
did-
are we? Hey, wait. You look different. That's impossible.
As impossible as you asking Huggin' Molly to help find kids in need?
How did you know?
I'll explain later. Right now, I need your help. I can't do this alone. I need you to trust me.
What do you need me to do?
Whatever you do, hold on to this bottle.
I got your back, bud.
Keep that bottle steady. I got the rest.
New magic object. Oh, you mean we lost him? Okay, so this phase we just dodge stuff terribly, apparently. Okay, so okay, kind of goes like front to back there, and then it summons these. Okay. Ow. Okay.
Hazel, look
That's new. Oh, nightmare fight? Oh, are we gonna fight bosses now? Oh, we gotta jump it. Okay. I hit the jump button. Nothing happened. Okay. I gotta hit jump earlier, apparently. Yeah, you gotta hit it like as soon as the ground turns red.
Hold tight, Papa. I'm coming.
Oh, teleported us to somewhere else. Okay. I was like, what happened?
I'm good.
Okay, okay, chill out. Good. Doing this so we can get some health. Okay, now we got the next phase. Are we teleporting again? Yep. Okay, if the ground turns red, immediately jump. No. Yeah, like it's like immediate. Oh, okay, that was a little... Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Didn't even give me a chance.
I got this far just to stop now? Let's finish this.
Oh, shit. Didn't get away from that circle in time. Okay. What the hell is going on right there? course, yeah. Okay, okay. Get rid of that thing. Jesus Christ. Alright, that should be Kushna.
Get to the bottom tree!
I'm not fast enough. You gonna have to finish it.
Okay.
Don't look back, baby. Go. Stick. Finish it.
Alright.
This place again? Where is she?
Oh, don't worry. She's back in Prospero. Safe. I'll send you back there.
Well, don't let me keep you. Send me off.
Oh, I keep my promises. Now it's time for you to keep yours. Remember on stage at Kushma's Cabaret, a favor for a key? Well, it's time for you to pay up.
We have to free him from Bunny. Because Bunny keeps him trapped.
I need you to give this hairbrush to your grandmother.
Get in line. I have my own reckoning to do with her.
Well, then do us both a favor.
And why can't you do it yourself? I'd imagine Kushma's right-hand man can give a hairbrush to an old woman.
That old woman is what we call a false stitcher.
There it
Now,
is.
unlike you, she wasn't chosen to be a weaver. Instead, she uses a dark magic, killing creatures and tearing through the grand tapestry, leaving a trail of corruption behind.
That explains a lot.
Yep.
All I'm asking is that you give her the brush.
What does it do?
It's a one-way trip to Kushma.
Kushma again? I thought he was dealt with.
You can't defeat the king of dreams and nightmares. You contained his hunger for now, but you ain't gonna stay put for too long.
All right, fine. Get me out of here, and I'll give Bunny the brush. But that's it. After that, you and I are done.
I knew I liked you, Hazel Flood. See you on the other side.
Making a deal in the crossroads, never a good idea. But yeah, so Bunny is a false stitcher, which is what I had thought.
Losing my mother again felt soul-crushing. I felt drained. Like I had no will left. And worse, I realized this was exactly how Kushma, the king of nightmares, thrived. But I managed to break free from that illusion. I knew I'd lose myself if I didn't break that never-ending cycle. Bottling Kushma with Mama's help made me realize that together, we could handle whatever came our way. It filled me with more pride than any gold medal I've ever won.
Chapter 14, so this is the last chapter.
But that's not where this story ends. There was a loose end back in Prospero that needed tying up. It was time to swing by Bunny's again.
Midnight.
Ma? Mama?
Hazel.
Mama! I thought you were gone.
Oh, shh. You ran. You ran and ran until you found me. Oh, my brave, brave girl.
I didn't mean what I said.
Did you notice that her mom has a red yarn and a spider around her neck?
We have
representing
loads to
Molly,
talk about.
who saved her.
Come on, we can go home. Or to Jolene's. I'll go find us a ride.
I'll meet you later. I have one more thing to do.
What are you up to?
I have to go to the Flood Mansion.
Have you lost your mind?
I know you can't understand, but I need you to trust me one more time.
I can't let you go back into the mouth of danger.
Please, Ma. There's so much bad coming from there. You can't see what I see. Just like I couldn't see what you were going through. I have to fix this on my own. Make it right.
Come back to me, Hazel. Promise me.
I promise.
I love you, my little bug.
I love you too.
By the way, I think the hairbrush is Cherie's hairbrush. I think that's why Rue wants to give it to her, because remember, he feeds on nightmares. And that probably connects to the nightmare of losing Cherie for Bunny. Alright. Before we do that, I do need to run to the restroom. We're going to take a little quick break, and then we'll finish up this game, so I'll be right back. Okay. Let's finish this. Yep, storybooks 14.
Wish me luck. If I'm not out here in a few minutes, call the authorities.
There should be one more health item, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I found a bug. Oh, okay. Interesting. Sometimes it just doesn't let you double jump. I wonder if that's what's been happening. Is like if you butt up against something, sometimes it just doesn't let you double jump.
I found her, Dad. I brought Mama home safe and sound. We're okay. I don't know what to say to her. What is there to even say? All of this stigma was coming from her the whole time.
Yeah, I mean,
If we can come to an understanding, maybe all of this will clear up.
She pushed you off a cliff. What kind of understanding do you think she's ready to come to? Like, what?
Lily? Are you back? How did you... Oh... You're more powerful than I thought.
Is that Molly's heart?
Why didn't it work? It should have brought Sherry back.
You can't bring back the dead.
You did something, didn't you? That's why the magic failed.
I heard your baby spirit crying. In a tree. She was in pain. I did everything I could to help her.
In pain? Or just in your way? You have no idea what loss feels like. When Cherie drowned, I was so raw it hurt to breathe. I'd see cars with those baby on board signs and just want to ram them. This town's full of people who don't deserve their kids, who beat them right in the middle of a store. Why are their children still alive and not my Cherie?
I can't imagine what it's like to lose a child. But the things you've done ain't right.
Everything I done was for Cherie. You had no right to tamper with her spirit.
You had no right. You've hurt everyone around you. You murdered Molly.
I don't want to hear this.
You need to change. To make up for what you've done.
I can't. I don't even know what to live for anymore.
There is a way you can see Cherie again.
I don't believe in heaven if you came here to kill me.
No. But there is a town for folks who can't move on. Or won't. You can't do any more harm there. But think it through, Bunny. I've seen what happens to folks who can't let go of the past. Your choice.
Cherie's baby brush. She was so tender-headed, I'd get cross with her. Now I'd give anything to brush her hair again.
Oh, hello, Rue.
And you can, my darling.
I know who you are. It won't really be her.
You'll never be able to tell the difference, I promise.
I won't.
Not if you don't want to.
You're very kind.
Some people just want to live in an illusion.
There's a fine line between mercy and justice, ain't that right, Hazel Flood? You chose a hard road for yourself.
I know.
I wonder if there's multiple endings to this game. Nope. Okay. Seems.
Oh, good Lord. Are you hurt?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Nope. Seems like there's only one ending. I was like, that.
I got a lot to tell you.
I got time.
Stigma's clearing. That's very Fall of the House of Usher kind of ending there, with like her being the last like remnants of the flood. Alright. And that was South of Midnight. Alright. I don't know if that is copyrighted, so I'm gonna go ahead and mute it, as we do with a lot of games at the things in the credits. We'll let the credits roll for a little bit. But yeah, it's interesting. I was expecting Bunny to be the final boss fight as like a false Stitcher, not Kushna. But I guess I was expecting them maybe to do like some sort of like merging thing as like kind of a thing, but keeping them separate also makes sense for the story, because like I think fighting family does kind of go against the messaging, and like there's I don't think there's any way that like full power like Bunny could not fight full power Hazel, like, in all honesty. Like that's not really a fight. Like, Bunny did not have any fight left in her by the end. So like I really don't think that there would have been a fight there anyways. And it goes against the message of healing, right? Like when it came to dealing with people, Hazel never fought people, right? Hazel was always fighting like haints or fighting the wounds of creatures, but not really people. Like, it was people that had turned into creatures, but she was healing their wounds to turn them back, right? Or in the case of like the two in the swamp with the mother and the child, we didn't even fight them, just we brought them together, which healed their wounds, right? So like, yeah, we never really fought a human enemy. We fought, like, the closest we got was Laurent, but we fought Laurent's embodiment of rage, not Laurent, right? And I like, there's a important distinction there, right? And I think that's kind of, yeah, I think that was like the closest you could say we got to fighting someone who was also kind of like family. So you could have like argued that we could have had a fight with Bunny, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, we'll do a review here in a second. I just want to let these roll to see if there's something else, because sometimes after the credits there's another scene or whatever. There's Laurent right there, but we'll do a full review like we do whenever we beat a game. But yeah, it was an interesting ending. I was worried that we got like a bad ending there, because that started to feel a little weird with what Rue said. There's a fine line between like justice and mercy, and I think that's an important line, like, because she didn't really heal Bunny, right? She gave Bunny the choice, which is interesting, right? Because she told Bunny, like, hey, this place is not good for you, but I'm going to give you the choice. I can help you. I'm willing to help you, but I'm going to give you the choice. And Bunny still chose to live in that memory, right? Which I think is important, right? Because she didn't push her to heal, right? As a Weaver, she could have pushed her to heal. Speaking of push, she could have pushed her to heal, but she didn't. She gave her the choice. And of course, Bunny chose to be locked into her memory. But so I think that's interesting. Also, like, that connectivity of her mother being a, like, healing people the normal way, like through social work and stuff like that, and then Hazel healing people in like a supernatural way as a Weaver, I think was interesting. So, and then these songs, the music was really good. Again, we'll do a full thing. I don't want to go too deep into stuff that we'll talk about in the review in a second, but I think that ending was actually really important. I feel like some people are probably not gonna like that ending because it doesn't feel like it has a finality to it, but I feel like that is actually really important for the messaging, that is how that ends. not like a big, because like we had the boss fight with the hunger essentially of the nightmares, but not with Bunny, because again, like we probably would have absolutely dumpstered Bunny in a fight if that had existed, but it made more sense to give Bunny the choice on her own healing journey and for her to choose that than it did for us to be like, let's go, and her use her dark powers and all of that stuff. Which, yeah, interesting, very interesting. Hey Cammy, how you doing today? But yeah, okay, I'm gonna speed these. Can I speed these up? Okay, I'm gonna speed this up again. I want to see if there's like something after this, but we'll do a little bit of a review afterwards. It's interesting that it keeps like it's showing the stuff again. A lot of people worked on this game. Oh, okay, a lot of this is like localization. That makes sense. Okay, it says tab to skip. Okay. We'll see if there's anything after this. See, there is something.
And that's how a new Weaver came to be in Prospero.
Crouton!
Well, not bad at all, Hazel Flood.
I appreciate it. I gotta get going. Instead, I meet Ma and Laurent for dinner. See y'all later.
And that was there's Benji too. Nice. So she was reading Benji a story. That's cool. I like that. See, that's why I wanted to see if there was something after the credits, because that adds just a little bit to it. But that is the end of South of Midnight, and let's go into our review of South of Midnight. So, whenever we finish a game, I like to talk about the game from a mechanical standpoint, from a story standpoint, and from an overall standpoint. And the game we are talking about is South of Midnight. Mechanically, this is kind of I would say, action adventure. I would say it's got a little bit of kind of a darker story, but definitely they call it Deep South inspired, I guess, is I would say it's definitely like, I don't know, maybe Cajun Creole, that kind of inspired thing, but mechanically it's really just kind of an exploration and a third person action game. There is like a skill tree. It's not very deep. And you can just unlock everything if you do enough exploring. The combat is basically just like using abilities and attacking different forms of creatures that show up. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have a lot of depth. We did play it on like the normal difficulty. There are easier difficulties if you just want to engage with the story. There are harder difficulties if you want a bit of a challenge. But the thing I did like mechanically speaking that I did want to talk about is basically everything that you get for traversal also has like a battle mechanic. So when you get the ability to like pull yourself towards something, that's also a battle mechanic. When you get the ability to like I think it's like glide or whatever, you get it's whenever you get the ability to push something, you could use that in battle. When you get the ability to glide, that becomes the ability to web somebody. When you get Crouton, which is your little buddy, you can use even Croutons used in battle. Like basically almost every ability that's traversal also has a combat ability. So there's not really any like wasted things. It's not like you're given a traversal thing and then you're given a whole separate like combat thing. Most of the things are just overlapped, which I think was a really, really smart decision, mechanically speaking. I really liked that it was just like, oh, here's Crouton. Here's Crouton in battle. Here's, the pulling mechanic. Here's the pulling mechanic in battle. Here's push. Here's push in battle, right? Like, I think that was really cool. There is some stuff that's, like, specific to battle, obviously. They also, from the start, basically, it seems like, at least on the difficulty we played, there's constant healing, so, like, I didn't feel like I really needed to, like, heal too much. I will say the boss battles actually have some level of difficulty to them. Again, we played on normal, and I'm sure if you put it on easier, you could probably get through easier. I don't know if there's, like, a no combat mode, but I know there are easier modes. But yeah, you actually use some of the traversal in combat. Some of the bosses you'll have to, like, jump around. One of the bosses you'll actually have to, like, do traversal to get back to an arena. So, like, traversal is actually used in combat as well, for some of the boss fights, which is really cool. Some of the mechanics are used in boss fights, as well as the combat moves. So they really do take advantage of all the mechanics that they put in the game as a part of the combat and the traversal, which I think, again, a very, very well designed from a mechanical standpoint in that regard. Lots of lore to find from an exploration standpoint, and all the lore is important to the zone that you're in. So, like, when you're each chapter, and there's 14 chapters of the game, each chapter has stuff about the area you're in, and when you find lore, a lot of times Hazel, which is the main character, will remark about the thing you read, which is really cool. So even the character will add something to the lore you read that you find out in the world. So even the act of exploration has a bit to it that you can find as you're exploring the world, which I think is really, really cool. Which kind of leads into the story, which is basically some catastrophic event, in this case a hurricane, causes the main character to lose a family member. Lose as in they disappear. You have to go find them. And then that's basically most of the journey. You're traveling through the game world to try to find your missing family member. That is kind of the conceit of the game. But along the way, you run into a whole bunch of stories through creatures and other characters, including other family members and neighbors and stuff like that. The story deals a lot about familial trauma, generational trauma. It deals a lot about the Deep South and all of the stuff that goes on through the years of that, through Prohibition, through slavery, and all of that. So there's a lot of touching on that trauma and how that affects people and the environment, and the terrible things people do and say, and yeah, it goes into a lot of that stuff, and which you should expect about a game about the Deep South. And I think it does all of that really, really well from a story standpoint. I think the story is really, really well written. I think it handles all of it very well. I think the way that it handles each kind of person, creature, each environment's trauma, I think it handles each one of those very well. There's not like a cliche to the trauma. It kind of narrows it down to feel very personal, which is what you want to kind of do with each of these characters. Even though some of these stories is something you might have heard before, you might know somebody that has gone through some of these traumas or experienced some of these traumas, or knows somebody who did experience these traumas. It's very well done. This story is very good. This story is very good. Just through and through, I think the struggles and the depictions and everything just do a good job of illustrating the stories in a way that they do it in a way that you don't see very often, and they're still approaching the story with the decorum that and respect that those stories deserve. So, which leads into, of course, the overall thoughts of the game. I really enjoyed this game. I really did. I think South of Midnight is a fantastic game. I think the thing that people probably will like the least is probably the combat. I don't think the combat is like the most amazing thing in the world. It does have easier modes if you just kind of want to blast through that stuff. I don't mind the combat. I kind of, in one of the early streams, likened it to kind of like how Hellblade is set up, where the combat is kind of put there as obstacles to strengthen the narrative of the game. And that definitely what it feels like here in South of Midnight as well. But like Hellblade, I do think some people will have some sort of pushback with that. I personally didn't. I think it really does add to the game, especially the boss fights and stuff. Everything felt, especially with boss fights, all of the fights felt unique and they were interesting, and you had to like actually pay attention. They weren't like overly difficult, I felt, but they did feel interesting. But yeah, no, I really, like, we ran into a few issues with some of the jumping. Apparently, I think I figured out that sometimes when you touch things, if you try to double jump too quickly when you touch something, it just, like, only takes one jump and then you'll just kind of fall. That was, like, a consistent thing I ran into. But outside of that, I really didn't have any major issues with the game from any aspect. Like there might have been some bugs here and there, but if they were few and far between outside of the weird jumping bug that I ran into a bit. The voice acting was good. It's done in kind of a stop motion style. If you don't like that style, you can actually turn it off. There's a setting to turn the stop motion style off, which I think is cool. Like, having just that as a setting is nice to see. For people that don't like that style, I kept it on because I thought it looked really cool. I like stop motion. But yeah, no, I really think this game is really, really good. I think I personally don't have any issues with it. Let me check the price real quick. We put, I want to say, close to like 12 hours into it, maybe. No, it says 8 hours. I feel like we played it for much longer than that, but I want to say like 8 to 10 hours. Let me pull up Steam. So unfortunately, I played it on Game Pass. Xbox says it's $40. That seems a little high. I'm trying to open Steam, but Steam will not open up for me. There we go. But I really like this. I really, really like this game. Let me see. South of Midnight. Okay, yeah, it is $40. I will say for an 8 to 10 hour experience, that is a little expensive. It is a little expensive, but I think it is a very unique experience. I can honestly say I don't think I've played many games like this. This is done by the people that did We Happy Few. By the way, if you know that game, I have not played We Happy Few. But anyways, that if $40 is too steep for you, you might be able to find it on sale. It did come out April of last year. Might be able to find it on sale. I personally, I think it's probably worth the $40, in all honesty. I don't know if there's any physical copies of this. I might pick up a physical copy. I can recommend this game, in all honesty. It's got an amazing soundtrack. The art style is amazing. It like I said, it feels pretty good to play, other than the weird jumping bug that I ran into. It handles its subject matter well. Yeah, I don't have any complaints. I really don't. I just don't have any complaints. It really is a very well built game. So that's my recommendation. thank you so much for watching our playthrough and review of South of Midnight. If you haven't already, please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next playthrough and review. Have a good one. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Alright, hang out with us a little bit, Twitch. And, we'll chat a little bit. Alright.